Hey guys, I want to talk today about being radiated or being radiated actually for 2.5 months now in Canada, and the space I'm renting is like it has devices are just kind of flooding me with radiation, 5G or EMF and stuff like that. So I hear every time I come to the room, I hear like a static noise. When I wake up in the morning, I feel all my body hurting. Like I feel like I feel like you just not like myself. Sometimes I get like sore throat or pain around my eyes, chest, abdomen area, and I realized that there is EMF and radio wave, 5G, 6G is being pumped in this room that I'm renting. I'm gonna take a picture of things that I've noticed and that making a static noise. And every time I come into the room, I feel sick. So I downloaded an app to test for EMF, and it was very high. It says very unsafe. Basically, the gauge where it says safe, if you just went all the way to dangerous zone. And then that's what I realized. That's what's happening to me for 2 months. I'm just I'm very upset. Canada telling me, they care about me, and Canada's like, oh, we're out for your own good. We want you to be okay, and they want to take care of me and whatnot. But then they do something like that. They radiate me 24/7 when I sleep, and they've been spraying like some sort of chemical in my throat. Because when I wake up in the morning, I have like a sore throat, and sometimes I cough blood. So, and sometimes I get like pins that surfacing either my forehead, my neck area, and stuff like that, like little red dots, and that's what's happening to me. And I'm just kind of I'm trying to understand what have I done to Canada to deserve what's happening to me, being radiated 24/7. What have I done? I don't remember doing anything to them, but it's been happening for 2.5 months that I'm in Canada, which is not fair. And every time you want to talk about something and they shut you up, they don't want to hear you talk, but then they radiate you and they pretend like they care about your well-being. If you care about my well-being, why are you trying to continue to give me cancer? Radiation going through your body, I'm pretty sure it ought to have cancer. I have to, you know? But because the gauge for EMF was beyond safe. It's like very dangerous. And that's what's kind of going on. So I wanted to share with you this what's going on. The assault. I consider it as an assault on my being, and the wicked thrive. That's all I'm gonna say. The wicked thrive, and the good people suffer. I would consider myself a good person because I haven't hurt anyone or harmed anyone. Yes, I, I'll talk. I do talk a lot, whatever, but that doesn't send somebody to the hospital. And they told me before they didn't care. I didn't believe them. I thought really deep inside they thought they cared. And when they said, "Oh, we don't care," and obviously it shows when you like pumping, radiation through somebody's body to trying to give them cancer, or probably already have cancer. It's a very intentional act and vicious. It's very vicious circle cycle, and I cannot wrap my head around it. Trying to understand why. Nobody is telling me anything. I know many target individuals have received some sort of attack, and for a reason or another, so many of us suffering, continue to suffer, and this is like, I find it very wicked, when somebody intentionally trying to deceive you, installing, devices that, with antennas that pump radio wave in a small confined place, that when it's flooding it, it is actually impacting your health. And when I say something about it, they're telling me to shut up, nobody want to hear it, which is not fair. Who I'm gonna talk to was nobody's listening to me. And I'm very upset. But it's okay. You guys pray. Pray if anybody has given you sickness, disease, or some sort of assault on your being. Pray for divine justice. That's all I guys can give you. Prayer is the only weapon we have against vicious assaults and attack. Very sad, very sad. And I cannot just comprehend what's going on. Nobody's saying anything. They look at me and they pretend we're friends, everything is kosher, and it's tough. And I'm constantly being attacked, either verbally, emotionally, and it's demeaning, trying to demean you, trying to belittle you, make you feel your feeling or your well-being, it does not matter. This is not about me keeping my mouth shut. This is a hidden agenda that has been manifesting behind closed doors. It's like it's like a it's like silent war, cold war done on us. And the saddest part is the UN is not doing anything about it. Investigating, yes, and yes, they agree with it, yes. So what is that helping me? how's that going to help me when I'm viciously being attacked on my DNA is being annihilated, my DNA structure being like destroyed. So why it keep continue this cycle of north south, north the narcs agenda against me, against many target individuals, continue to evolve into a beast. The beast that being fed our suffering. This is not about putting in this program where we're being tested. You know, they test all the things on us. This is actually a genocide. It's a genocide, and it's a silent genocide. It's nobody's talking about it. People who participate in the genocide are committing a greatest sin, and I could not really reinforce enough, you know, all this hatred agenda for no reason. You know, people come in your life with a preconceived idea about you because they always telling them things about you that is not really factual. So why can we not go to court? Why I couldn't go to court? I just want to know, you know, if Canada would take me to court, we'll deal with it in public. But they choose to do it in a silent way, not giving me a platform or giving me a representation in court. Since when there's no trial and there is only judgments? There's no trial, there's no defense, there is nothing. There's no appeal, there's nothing. I didn't get the memo. Nobody gave me the memo. Why I've been treated this way, and they're telling me to shut up. So I'm supposed to get sick, continue to get sick. And I keep buying supplements and buying herbals and detoxing and doing everything. And it's not working because I've been annihilated. I've been destroyed within. It's a very vicious and calculated attack. And I wish Canada would stop. This is not about experimentation. This now is about annihilation. Annihilation and a genocide. This is all about that. So this is hate, beyond hate. This is like beyond ill intention. This is the prime hierarchy of hate. This is like you could never surpass the hate I have received. For what? Because I express how I feel, because I exercise my freedoms, a part of which is embedded in the Constitution in Canada. My human rights is being violated, and I'm being decimated, being spread thin. You know, for 2.5 months I'm going at it, and I'm like, I've tried everything. You know, you cannot really you cannot really negotiate with them. The only judgments, you have no defense, you have no appeal, you have no right to say anything. And they only assault and attack and a genocide. Because an attack on my, my immune system and my DNA and my fabric and my, everything that make me who I am, is an assault, and it continue to happen. And I just want to go on the street and scream like a crazy person, to be heard, to have presentation, to be brought into a court system. I wish I would go to court. 9 years since 2015, I've been going at this, and it continued to happen behind closed doors. Everywhere I went to Poland, they followed me there. I went to Germany, they followed me there. I went to Sudan, they followed me there. I went to UK, they followed me there. I went to Holland, they followed me there. I went to anything, everywhere you can think of, I have been. They followed me there. I've been assaulted as I go from country to another. It's like, I cannot really, I wish I can tell you guys what's going on, why I've been mistreated this way, being viciously attacked. And this is not about, guys, this is not about me talking about shit. This is elimination. And if somebody tells you guys I dropped dead, it's not from natural causes. It's intention. This is from these attacks. They attack you in your heart, they attack you in your organs. Your entire being is annihilated. It's like atomic bomb going inside of you. And it's not one. They continue to drop bombs on you. You know what I mean? This is a bomb on your DNA, in your fabric. I'm a little upset. Because every time I look at it, and I'm trying to stay neutral, not to say anything. But I just like, enough is enough. Why am I continue being treated this way? Why am not being heard? Why I'm not in court? Someone just judge, and people act on these judgments. And this is what's wrong with this planet. This planet is infested with judgments, and that's why there is no progression. Nothing is going to go anywhere. Everybody is so quick to judge. People need to worry about themselves. Stop worrying about others. Judgment, less judgments, great things happens. That why I always felt like I'm not from here, because it's like, look at it. It's chaotic. It's what's happening in this planet is it's not normal. Look at it. It's what's happening now, and well, it's been happening for a long time in this planet. It's not normal. Nobody, they all see it normalized. They normalize this behavior of our existence. What's the point? The point being here, when we come to earth to suffer, to be enslaved, what I'm saying? You work until like 65, 70. You never get to enjoy the rest of your life. And then on top of that, they complain. Governments are complaining. They said people are living too long. That's why they keep pushing the retirement up and up, because people are living too much. They want you just put into your retirement fund, and they want you to die before you get to enjoy it. You know, and you know, you can win fighting evil. You know, honestly, I don't even know what could actually overtake evil. I know good being good, or good, it's should level it, and it's supposed to overtake. You always see movies, you know, um, the wicked in movies, they never win. Always, um, the you know, guys, I'm I'm just exhausted. I'm exhausted for being here. Um, I'm exhausted. I ever crossed paths with wicked people in my, these people would not leave. The narcs and cycle of abuse. This is a cycle of abuse to continue. When people have a problem, they can seek help. They can go and seek help. But when they have delusion and they have problem with themselves, they continue to judge others. And this is what happened to me. Like 9 years it's never ending. It's never ending. And every time I talk about it, they make you sound like you're crazy, you know. But we already know the UN says that they closed the investigation and said, yes, people are being experimented on, and specifically target individual community, you know. And so cyber torture is never gonna go away. It seems to be like it follows me everywhere you go. I just one question. I just have one question. Something to help me understand. Maybe I'll get, have some closure. You know, why? Can somebody tell me why? Why all this assault? Why all this cycle of abuse continue? The more I talk about it, the more like they wanna hurt me. But that's okay. You do, like you can do, you do you, and I'll do me. I'm just, guys, I'm tired. I'm overwhelmed with life. I'm not even working, but I just feel like this is work. I'm constantly doing prayers. I'm constantly downloading frequencies. I'm constantly pushing information to help everybody, in the community who are dealing with the same shit as I do. But I'm tired. Sometimes I just don't want to do anything. I just don't want to be that helpful, I don't want to be helpful. to anyone, because I just can't help myself. People want to control me. They want to, break me down and build me to their liking. I'm happy the way I am. I've never said to anyone, I need your help, or I don't like this part of my being, for you to come and think, let alone act on it, trying to, you know, eliminate part of my being because you don't agree with it, you don't like it. I exercise my freedom, freedom of expression, freedom of speech, you know, all the freedoms are given to humanity. And when I do it, I don't do it in a hateful way. If it's not hate, what is it? Can anybody explain to me? Sorry, guys. I'm just venting off. I'm just kind of tired, exhausted, losing steam. Yeah, I feel like the hate of my being, the hate on Buddha is never ending. It's feel like these people will feel better while I'm in the box, 6 feet under. You know what I'm saying? I think that would give them closure. They can go and annoy somebody else, or hurt somebody else. And I couldn't. How many people are in this program, working for this program? This normal? Nobody no. I want somebody to tell me, is it since when is it okay to hurt somebody physically, to assault somebody without any consequences, without any ability to reprimand someone, to hold somebody accountable for it? This is when. This is not a video game. It's not a movie. It's not a storyline written in a fairy tale. This is life. This is real life. I've tried to change everything. I stopped creating for these people. I don't write music anymore. I'm not gonna write books anymore, and I'm not gonna help anyone in terms of like being creative being, like inventing something. I'm not gonna invent shit no more. I am not gonna think of any intellectual property that is gonna be taken away from me. They have taken from me a lot of shit and sold it, and they're holding it to my money. Now when I'm not, I stopped it. I intentionally, I didn't want to create anymore. I'm not writing no music for no one. I am not gonna invent shit no more, because every time I invent shit or write something, they take it. It's like I'm not a ghostwriter. I create things for me. you know. But these people just keep taking and taking and taking, you know. All ideas that if I've generated and created, made money, but I don't have it. I'm still like asking my brother for money, like why I have to beg for money for my brother, which is he's very gracefully been helping me, but it's why do I always have to put my hands out where I have millions sitting in somewhere bank account and they don't want to give it to me because they wanted to they didn't want it to destroy me. I feel like am I ever gonna see this money? I don't think so. So Canada, Canada, just I'm not gonna create anything for you no more. I'm not gonna invent anything. I am not gonna write anything. I am not gonna. I had all these great ideas about creating, things, and sometimes I'll be walking, on the street. I'd be thinking about, you know, inventions, thinking about problems, how to solve it, and by inventing something that fixes that problem, you know, so easy. It comes to us very easy. It comes to me very easy, and but I just felt like it's as long I'm generating anything, it's not gonna end. They're gonna keep coming at me, asking me for more and more. I don't want to go to, I'll go to Harvard. So smart. You're trying to tell me what fucking Harvard? You know, radiation going through you all day long. This, if it's not an act of war, what is it? If it's not an act of war, what is it? Can anybody explain to me what is it? Okay, nobody knows what it is. Whoever called the shots on top trickle down to the people on the bottom, and these people are like bulldogs, Doberman, whatever, Great Dane, whatever kind of dogs they are. They act on it. You like jump how high? If they want to hurt you, all they have to do, send a message on somebody's phone through Google platform, and these people will act on it. It's like evolution of the soprano, the evolution of this mafia. This the mafia have evolved and is manifesting to a demon, and this demon is unstoppable, and it continue to gain power, you know, continue to gain, you know, holds on innocent people. Honestly, when I first got targeted, I thought it was a joke. I didn't believe it. I really didn't think. I I, I thought it was a joke. I was like laughing. I was like, "Are you serious?" They weren't laughing, you know. I didn't think this shit couldn't be happening right now. What's happening to me is not really happening. What's going on? It's like it's not even pinching yourself to see if you're awake. And then when they try to make you sound crazy, and it's very, very, nobody who would think of an idea to make a sane person sound crazy, when deep inside these people know you're not crazy. How could you label a very sane person, or make that person feel and act by harassments and assault, oppression, like various things? This program is, whoever thought about this program, I have to give him prop, you know. I want to shake his hands This is a prime of pure wicked. So I want to shake this person's hands. You cannot top this. They created something very, very wicked. When God says in end time, oppression will increase, injustice will increase. But I didn't know it's gonna happen to me. Of all people. I always like helping people. you know that's why I'm in social work, because I always I felt like I want to give more and stuff, and I just said I'm not allowed to work, I'm not allowed to be myself, I'm not allowed to be healthy, I'm not allowed to speak my mind, I'm not allowed to do anything that I want to do in life. This is beyond abuse. And if it's not abuse, what is it? Nobody's telling me I've nobody told me I broke any law. If I broke a law, let's go to court. I've many times I said to Canada, let's go to court. Why you want to take me to court? Take me to court and let's have a public hearing. The saddest part is so many targeted individuals, star children, star beings like myself, you know, the children of Abraham have committed suicide. They've tried that with me, and I almost killed myself one time. I drove in my car into incoming traffic. I was going to kill myself. But the car was wrecked, was written off. But I survived, even when I tried. But then my brother told me, commit suicide is a sin. I did not know it was a sin. I wasn't religious all the time. I believe in God and everything, but not a religious person. I wasn't. But when things start to evolve on my life, reaching and putting a serious effort to speak to God and connect. And I have connected, He's been telling me a lot of stuff. Everything that I've been breaking down on YouTube, posting it and telling you, do you think that's all me? Yesterday, when I said, oh, you know what, I'm not gonna break things down anymore. I don't care about, when they say, God is a man, God is a woman, God is like, sun and the moon, like all of that. Is it important what God is? No. God is God. So why I was trying to get the core of, to find out who is God is. Breaking down symbolism. I feel like I'm a historian, like breaking down symbolism. Like, I never cared about stuff like that. I never cared about studying religions, or I never cared about taking supplements. Look, a bag full of supplements. Never did. You know, I always ate healthy, and that's good. You know, that's all I did. But then when you they keep bombarding you with um, radio wave frequencies and vibration that it causes a lot of illness and sickness. I've been to the hospital twice. No, I've been hospitalized twice, and I've been to a hospital in Australia 11 times when I was going to school and university there. I couldn't understand what's going on, what's happening, you know. I did not know I was being assaulted. You know, I had no idea. I thought just, people get sick. Fact of life. People get sick. I didn't think it was premeditated assault. They have given me a lot of shit. They destroyed my DNA, my immunity, destroyed everything, that I stand for. It's very calculated destruction of someone psyche, someone being, you know, you know, why? Why someone would act in such a heinous way to just to this like I don't know. I could never normalize this type of behavior. I always wanted to hold people accountable when they do somebody wrong. If I go outside and I punch somebody's, you know, the day out of them, give them concussion, will I not being taken to court and being, you know, have the police handcuff me and doing all that shit to me? Why this is okay to assault me and nothing is happening? Where is my presentation? Why my rights are being stripped away? Everywhere I go, everywhere I go is snakes. I have gone from not trying to go against the grain for the longest time. I always didn't want to voice my opinion about shit, and but these attacks, it made me want to speak my mind more. And I want to be heard, you know. I think it's give me closure if I'm heard. You don't have to say I'm right or wrong. I want to be heard, you know. And this is not normal. Canada never used to be like this. Canada has became a very dark entity, you know, that would put such extreme effort to make somebody's life living hell, because I piss people off. People with money who feel like they're above the law, who could have shit happen to you. It's like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't care. They don't care when they're impacting somebody's life. My life put on hold for 9 years. You know, nothing is happening. Nothing is happening, guys. Nobody's doing anything about it. Everybody's they are too busy trying to make you sound like a crazy person. when I'm like fucking, I'm beyond Einstein. Einstein is like there, the bottom of the bucket. I'm here, you know? Fuck Einstein, you know? So you told me like, you smart, go back to uni, go get another degree, get a PhD, whatever. What is that gonna serve me? You know, all this gray hair. My brother, who's older than me, he doesn't have as much gray hair as I do. He tells me why you look older all of a sudden. If I tell him because they're fucking up my DNA, he would not believe me. He would gonna think like I've lost my mind. Wow. I'm just exhausted, man. Very exhausted. You know, having people hate you because I'm refusing to conform. Because I'm refusing to conform. I'm refusing to be something they want me to be. Because I exercise my right. Because I don't want things they want to give me. Because I don't want it. You know, why all this pressure? Because I dared to say no, I don't want it. Don't talk about this and don't talk about that. I'm not talking about anything. Why you have to radiate me like that for 2.5 months? It beats me. Wow. You know, it's life. People go through shit all the time. But the target, our target individual community, the 144,000 elect, have gone through the worst kind of wars, assaults, and ill intentions. You know, some of the target individuals that say, you know, when we came to Earth, we agreed to be here. I don't remember it. You know, they said, you know, through incarnation, we agreed to come here. We came to change the world, to bring it, to remove pain, suffering, give people the power to be great, to manifest things in life. But I did not know I've been thrown in a war zone. I'm being like thrown in a war zone without any armor, no, any, nothing. Like I don't have anything that I could defend myself with. I've been defending myself with prayer. I've been defending myself with frequencies. I've been talking to my, you know, God all the time. And I stopped talking about these people. What the fuck you want then? I'm not talking about them, so what do you want? Why cannot they not cannot go away? I just feel like this obsession with me specifically. I know, you know, I heard other target individuals saying they've been receiving the same treatment. I don't believe it. I think I'm receiving far worse. You know? How could you become an enemy overnight? Everywhere you turn, like a bunch of snakes. Everybody been meeting since 2015, been nothing but deceitful, wicked, with hidden agendas. Coming with some sort of coming with some sort of agenda against me. So I have no say in the matter. I have no say in anything. I'm always fending for myself. I'm always trying to prove to somebody I'm not who they say I am. But I feel like you can't win. You know, you cannot win because when these people go through this such a extreme way of humiliation and to inflict pain and suffering on someone, and it never ending, it never gonna end. If they follow me or everywhere I go, it's like my shadow. You know, my shadow never hurt me. You know, it's guys, venting off. Just keep taking assault on me all the time. The worst decision I made in my entire life, honestly, guys, the worst decision I made in my entire life. Honestly, nothing topped this decision. I live in regret having gone to Royal University in Calgary. That's the worst decision in my life. If I have not gone to that university, I would not be in this program. Just like, I feel like that's the worst decision. Nothing top. This is worst decision. I should never have convinced my brother. I should never have been. I listened to my brother to convince me about going to uni, get an education.